Hi guys, this is Jared Moore with Mvskoke Media, and I wanted to have on today Dr. Kirsten Kunkle. You guys may be familiar with her if you're a subscriber to our channel. She is a Mvskoke soprano and composer and multi-hyphenate, and she sent me an email that had a video in it of her giving a performance in the Mvskoke language with her daughter at the Kennedy Center, and I wanted to show you the guys that video, but I wanted to have Kirsten on to talk about how this all happened. So thanks for joining us, Dr. Kunkle.
Of course, Mado.
So how did this come about?
So this was a very exciting and interesting project. Our friend Jared Tate, the Chickasaw symphonic composer, was asked to curate a concert for the Kennedy Center with post-classical ensemble, which is based in Washington, D.C. They were giving him an award, and they also asked him to curate this concert. So he chose repertoire that he wanted to feature, and it was a number of his pieces, but it also had Knoxville Summer of 1915 by Samuel Barber and a Prokofiev symphonic work, and then also a few other things like a version of Amazing Grace that they play every year at this specific concert. So I was approached by the conductor, Angel Gil Ordonez, and he said, "Would you be willing to sing something in Mvskoke?" And I said, "Absolutely." He said, "A cappella, under a minute." And I said, "Yeah, I can do Mvskoke Lullaby, and that's probably the most recognizable piece of Mvskoke, and it's one that I know pretty well, and I've used it for outreach concerts and things like that." So I was excited about that, and I had a thought in my head, and I decided to ask him if he would be interested in having my daughter join me. My daughter just turned 5, and she's been hearing the Mvskoke Lullaby pretty much since she was born. I learned of it through the Mvskoke language class, and then of course learned it. It's available in historic recordings on YouTube and with the sheet music. So I was like, okay, and I learned it, and I wanted her to grow up hearing that. So she knows it and has sung it her entire life, and she's actually performed it with me, well, now twice, but once before at a school event for Indigenous Peoples Day. So I asked him if he'd be interested. He was thrilled, and I had asked her if she would want to do that before I sent that, and she said, "Yes, I think I would." And I checked with her an extra time, and before I sent that email, and I said, "Are you sure you'd want to do this? Because that's big thing,
Right.
And she said, "I already told you I did, and I love the stage." So I think I've created a bit of a stage monster, but she did amazing. She was such a pro. We practiced it every night with what it would be like walking onto the stage, singing it, and then leaving, and all of that. And I think she really stole the show. She stole the show from Jared. She stole the show from me. His son also sang on the program, so it was very exciting. And this was truly, to our knowledge, the first time tribal languages have been sung in the Kennedy Center. So if that's true, which from what Jared said, he believes it's true, Mvskoke was the first, which is really,
Awesome.
really exciting. And, with 2 generations. So my husband was able to get it captured on video, and I wanted to share it with the nation.
Awesome. Well, great. I'm going to show you guys that video in just a second. Thank you, Dr. Kunkle, for joining us. And is this performance going to be anywhere else that anybody could catch it? Do you know if it's going to be online
I
or anything like that?
I don't believe it will be. They have an archival recording because it's in the Kennedy Center.
Mm-hmm.
They're really specific about what can be released and what can't.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure it's not actually available, but there will be an archival recording for historical purposes and such. But I don't think that we'll get
It'll be
access
for
to
the
it.
public. Okay. Well, you heard it here, guys. Might be your only place to see this. So let's take a look at the video, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Baby, no child, no child, no child. That's all the call I am say. Books are no archives, market I am say. Baby, no child. so